Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It is the last day of March in 2017. Not the last day, but the last episode of March 2017. For us, it is March 29th, 2017, and we are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio with Jim Sinicropi, Josh Durso, Jessamy Uticone. Welcome, guys.
Hi, welcome.
You didn't jinx me that time, and
no.
She powered through that one.
Really did.
It got me good. Oh, gosh. But the month of March flew by. We are in April, almost.
I can't believe it.
Good.
Like a hop, skip, and a jump.
Good.
Away from April.
It was a rough month.
It was, because you jinxed.
Yeah, it got really... winter came back, and I should have just kept my mouth shut a few weeks ago when I opened it.
It wasn't your fault. It was going to happen whether you said it or not.
Yeah, but give people a reason to blame me, and they will.
That's right.
Only Drew Montreal can control the weather.
That's right.
But it feels a little more springy out here, and it's going to be pretty nice this weekend, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it look like for this weekend?
Well, we got some rain. It's going to be a rainy day on Friday, unfortunately. But it'll be 46 degrees, and then showers into the night. But then Saturday morning, maybe some lingering morning showers, and then mostly cloudy with a high near 48. And then on Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 51.
Woohoo!
51.
And then Monday's also looking like a little bit warmer, mid-50s and sun. So, and I found, too, a lot of times when it's sunny and they say high of like mid-50s, it ends up being like a high of 61 or 62.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm no meteorologist, but
It's been that way this year, though, hasn't it?
Sun's warm.
Every time I've noticed they said it's going to be warm,
John.
It gets warmer.
This time of year, isn't it like the angle of insulation closest to us this time
that
of year,
what
or
it
something
is?
along those lines? Reaching back into my earth science days, but I think that's the reason.
angle of insulation.
That might be a real term.
I don't think it's quite the term, but yeah,
whatever it is,
you're right.
it's warmer.
It'd be a good band name.
Sure.
There you go.
Angle of insulation, opening up for
Maybe a jazz
Goo Goo
band.
Dolls.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, you know who really likes the sun this time of year?
Bears.
Bears. They love it.
How did you know he was going to say bears?
I see that's next. We're going to talk about black bear sightings in the
Black
Finger
bear
Lakes.
So Wayne County, there's been a couple black bear sightings. One was documented in a couple news stories in Rochester, but after we shared a story on social media, we saw a lot of people in Wayne County actually saying that they had seen them in different parts of the county. So not just one sporadic sighting, multiple sightings.
Wow.
And the DEC has actually come out with an advisory and some pointers for people who might live in rural areas where you might see some bears, maybe in Wayne County.
Hey, it's not just rural areas anymore. They've been spotted in Geneva, right? Or a few months ago, wasn't there one in Geneva?
I can't recall what but
Not
every year it
downtown.
seems like
there
they
was
pop
something.
Yeah, and they come from the north and the south. So Southern Tier,
We're surrounded by bears.
the Southern Tier has sightings in Steuben County and Chemung County.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to have them in Prattsburg.
Yeah, and then they're coming north
town.
down into Wayne County.
Yeah.
And we're being sandwiched.
Sandwiched
You'll be
by
eating
bears.
lunch next to a bear before long.
Maybe.
You'll be
Hide
sharing
your
lunch
picnic
with bears.
basket.
So here's the list of guidelines that the DEC issued. Some of these I thought were kind of bizarre, honestly. Don't feed the bears.
Good.
It's dangerous and illegal.
Oh.
Report nuisance bear situations to the DEC, especially if you believe it's being fed elsewhere, like by a pesky neighbor who might be feeding
I was
it.
going to question what doesn't constitute a nuisance bear situation.
So they're saying by April 1st, take down bird feeders. Birds don't need supplemental food once spring arrives. Take them down because they attract bears. Clean barbecue grills before nightfall. Store garbage in secure buildings. They even suggest getting these bear-proof garbage containers.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
That
Squirrels
are
don't
apparently,
stay away from my garbage container.
that even if they attack it, apparently they're tough enough. They won't,
Really?
They say clean all of those garbage containers with ammonia frequently this time of year to make sure that, they don't smell it. And they also said if you live in rural areas, don't burn your garbage. Burning your garbage is no good because that also attracts them.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It seems like we can't do anything to keep these bears away.
If you have pets outside, don't feed them outside. Don't leave scrap pet food outside, obviously that'll call
Your
them,
pets
that'll
will
attract
become bear
them.
food.
Don't leave.
Yeah.
They're actually saying not to leave your pets tied
That's
outside
amazing.
for long periods of time unsupervised, because same sort of situation can arise. Not only bears, but they also at the same time issued a warning about coyotes. Same idea. They get a little more antsy, active this time of year, and you sometimes can have
fever.
issues.
Wow.
And of course, the most important one, and they say keep your distance. Remember, they are wild animals.
I've never forgotten that about a bear.
How fast are you?
Yeah. And
What any tips on if you do encounter a bear? I mean, obviously, no matter what,
away.
call
So-
the DAC, and we would like you to photo or video it and send it to us or
Yeah.
post it on social media.
so here's the interesting thing about that.
Sure.
Some of the things that I read said, make loud noises, make your presence known, and it scares them away.
Oh.
Because they're as sketched out by you as you would be of them. But then I read other things when I was trying to find some background on this. It said, just don't do anything. Just stay away, get away, retreat slowly, and leave it at that. So
Back it
I guess
up.
you can roll the dice and judge the situation.
So it's
Make
either
a call,
be dead silent and walk away, or hoot
Or
and
be
holler at the
crazy
bear.
loud.
Be as loud as you can.
Got it.
just
Got it.
just going about your business.
Hey,
in
bear.
in that bear area, not a good idea.
I will be grabbing a video camera and giving it to my daughter to videotape as I put on a leotard and then go out and wrestle the bear.
Right.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah,
Now
I mean,
that will be
why not?
entertaining.
And that'll be
Let's
uploaded
see
to
that.
FLX1.com,
Yes.
the entertainment section.
Yeah.
It'd be wildly
Life.
popular.
Oh, it would.
Life.
That would go viral.
Don't
I have a
bears?
feeling.
People used to wrestle with bears at carnivals and
Sure.
circuses.
They put
Crazy.
they put a leotard on the bear, a tutu on the bear,
No, that might be
and make him ride a bicycle.
that might be problematic.
Oh, poor bear.
But it is kind of crazy that here in the north, and especially most of the northeast, unless you're in like the mountains or something, we're insulated from any wildlife like that. We see deer, every now and then,
Yeah.
harmless deer.
Yeah.
So you say.
But yeah, now with the bears coming in, it's something new to us. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. And
They're dangerous.
it doesn't
They
mean
are.
if you go outside at night you're going to see a bear. It just
No.
it just means, be careful, use some good judgment, and maybe not, if you encounter one, maybe not be too, I don't know.
If you do have
Maybe
to
you
shoot
should.
one before you do, yell, "It's coming right for us."
Mm-hmm.
That way you'll be protected because it was attacking you.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I learned that from South Park.
Oh, jeez.
It's got to be correct then.
Of course. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, thank you for those tips, Josh.
So, do we have some events
Yes,
going on?
we have some
We
events.
must have events.
Totes events. Number one, most importantly, we're going to talk about the traveling little black dress
Yes.
Nice.
fashion
That's
show.
Friday and Saturday this week, right? Is that right?
No, next.
it's
Next
actually
week.
week.
Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
next week.
It's coming
sorry.
up next week, but it's important enough that we're going to talk about that. That is Friday and Saturday next week, and all proceeds to benefit the Seneca County House of Concern, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's at the Holiday Inn in Waterloo. And remember, you got to purchase your tickets.
It's not at the Gold?
No.
Okay.
Got moved
That's
because
different.
it's expanding and bigger.
Yes.
Yeah, it was tight fit in there.
Yeah, so it's bigger this year. The most important thing to remember is you got to purchase your tickets by Monday, April 3rd. Mm-hmm. You can go to houseofconcern.org for more details about how to purchase those tickets.
Great.
Do we have an interview, yeah?
Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
play that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Here it is. Sharon Hoatland, the event founder, was on the phone yesterday with Jessica. They talked for a few minutes about it.
Yeah.
So, and Sharon's great
Phone interview.
advocate
Yeah.
for Seneca Falls, and she created this event that's become I'd say it's become a sensation.
Sure.
An absolute sensation. So here we go.
It's the 5th year.
Yeah. Well, I have Sharon Hoatland on the line. Sharon is the creator of this wonderful community event that she has brought to Seneca Falls, Waterloo area for the House of Concern. Hi, Sharon. How are you today?
I am doing great, Jessica. Great to be on Finger Lakes one of my favorite stations to watch from sunny Florida.
Oh, well, thank
So
you.
I'm big- yeah, so
Thank
it's great.
you.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this year's event.
Yeah, so this is your 5th year in it, and you've had some tremendous success. Can you fill us in on what this event has done in the past and what you're hoping to accomplish this year and what it really entails, what people can expect if they come?
Okay, I sure will. First of all, the event is called The Traveling Little Black Dress, and each year is a different theme. this year's theme is the Traveling Little Black Dress has breakfast at Tiffany's. And the idea of it is the little black dress appears throughout the show various different ways. And usually it's a surprise and something that's a little different. The guests can expect a great lunch at the Holiday Inn in Waterloo.
Wonderful.
And they have a choice of 3 entrees. And throughout that luncheon, they will be entertained by some local, as I call them, our local celebrities. And they are dressed in the latest fashions from out at the Waterloo Outlet Mall, who have been wonderful partners for the last 4 years, and this being the 5th.
Wonderful.
Now, the Banana Republic, Dress Barn, and the Gap. They've been marvelous, and it's been really a great partnership, and they're very supportive of the House of Concern.
Great. And you've raised quite a bit of money for the House of Concern in the past years.
Yes, the past 4 years, they've raised totally amongst those years $50,000. Which is a lot of money, and it feeds very close to 500 families in Seneca County.
Wow.
So we are expecting this year to even bring that up. We'd love to see a bigger number. We grow every year, so we'd like to add to that, and we're very excited about it.
Great. So it's a fashion show, and people are able to, is there going to be raffle kind of stuff to raise funds that way, or is it just a fashion show and you make your money off the tickets?
Well, the doors open at 11 o'clock to an array of different raffle items, so yes, they can do that. We also have a signature martini called the LBD Teeny that's available for purchase. So there's a social time, and then the luncheon doors open up about 11:45. The show starts at noon and runs till about 11:45, and throughout the show, the drawings are done for the raffle. And they also have a special raffle this year, valued at approximately between $425 and $450 from Mackenzie Child, which people can buy the raffle tickets through the House of Concern or on their website, which you'll give information for. But those tickets are $5 or 5 for $20. So even if you can't make it, you might be interested in checking into getting a part of that raffle as well.
Wonderful. That sounds like so much fun. A great way to give back to the community, a great event for the community, and hopefully people will come out and cheer on their friends and family on the runway.
It is very exciting. The other thing that's really exciting for me personally, I'm always amazed about the giving of Seneca County. They all rally for great causes. There's being one of them.
Yes.
But beyond the fact of the retailers, we get most every single thing that they see in the room, from the decorations to just all the raffle items, people that come to help. Everything is donated at their time, such as Oven Reynolds, they'll donate the stage. You have Ken Paradise, who does the DJ.
Great.
We have Finger Lakes. Jim Sinicropi comes out and does the filming of it. And, of course, we're on this great show. We have Finger Lakes Radio Group. They're a great big sponsor. Finger Lakes Times does a couple of big, huge ads supporting and promoting us, and Seneca Daily does the same. We also get Wilson Press involved. They take care of all of our program needs. And not to mention fabulous people, Karen Bells and Tammy Mills. They are co-chairs. They make this thing happen amongst an amazing group of women, a committee that I could not live without.
Well, you've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much for bringing it to the community. And real quick, if you can just recap the dates and times and location.
Okay, the dates are April 7th and 8th. That's Friday and Saturday of next week, from 11 o'clock until 1:30 at the Holiday Inn in Waterloo. Tickets are available at the coffee shop in Seneca Falls, as well as the House of Concern. And also, Sue Noble they can take it over the phone, which I think you'll show that number as well, and they will hold those tickets for you. Tickets are $35, or if you buy more than 2, they're $30 each.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So it's a great way to spend an afternoon and have fun.
Oh, such a blast.
An amazing cause.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Well, and we're also going to have you a special model now. You know that. We're going to look forward to seeing you on the runway for sure.
I'm going to have fun. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you then. Thank you so much.
And thanks to Jim and everybody at Finger Lakes Mall for taking the time to talk to me.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Take care now.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. There it is. So just so you know, that number for Sue Noble for tickets is 315-730-4975. And, it's going to be at the Holiday Inn this year.
Get them by Monday, April 3rd.
Yeah.
Get them.
Well done,
Yeah.
Jess. Great interview.
Thank you. She's so sweet. Sharon's wonderful. She's so sweet.
There are a few more events coming up this weekend, if you're so inclined. Eddie Money at Del Lago. Yeah. Still tickets available. The incomparable Eddie Money.
2 tickets to Paradise.
That's right. You can buy 2 or more tickets to Paradise right now at DelLagoResort.com. And you can get those and go. That's Friday night. Now, Saturday is the 5th annual Seneca Falls Rotary Chocolate Extravaganza.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Yum.
With a splash of wine and a dash of art.
I love it.
That's 4 to 7 at the Holiday Inn. It's a very popular venue for events here.
You might want to get a room.
Yeah, you might want to. You'd be so full of chocolate. There's tastings of chocolate, tastings of wine. There's door prizes, a chocolate cuisine competition.
Oh.
There's artwork by local artists.
Nice.
So again, that's at 4 to 7 at the Holiday Inn this Saturday. It's the 5th annual Seneca Falls Rotary Chocolate Extravaganza. And on Sunday, April 2nd, just if you want to relax, have a sip. You know what everybody loves? Those painting classes where you paint and drink wine.
Oh, they are fun.
Yep.
There's one of those happening at Three Brothers on Sunday.
Nice.
Very nice.
You know, it's a painting party at the winery featuring wildflowers.
Nice.
You get I have to read this part because it made me laugh. Let's see. It's $30 per person. It includes canvas, paints, brushes, and 1 glass of wine, cider, beer, or soda. And get this, you get to take your painting home.
Oh, well, that's good. They don't want your painting?
No. It says, and you take your painting home with you. Space is limited. To sign up, go to the artist's website, which is www.theartfarmgallery.com. Click on the calendar and find the date for the class. And you can sign up. Again, $30 per person. And there are also more events at our calendar at Finger Lakes One.
I see on social media that events
.com.
like that are happening constantly down in Ithaca, so they must be really, really popular. The paint
They're really
and wine,
popular.
The paint and
Oh,
wine
They're
combo.
so much fun. Have you ever
People
done
love
one?
the
Never
paint
done
and
them.
drink.
All right, take your beautiful girlfriend and go do a painting,
gonna
the painting with a twist, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
You drink your wine, sip on. You can bring whatever alcohol you want or snacks, and we brought like a little cheese tray, and I've done it twice. It's so much fun.
And then once you've developed your skills, take her home and paint her in the nude.
No, don't do
Yes.
that.
Probably not.
No.
No.
Don't do that.
Probably not. I don't paint. That's the thing. I can't get into the. I
That's
can't.
okay.
That's
That's,
what
she
that's
paints.
what
I
it's
just can't
for.
get into the. No, she's
You can
less.
be the model
She's
too,
less
Josh.
creative than I am.
You'd be
With
a great model.
with like a rose in your mouth
Yeah.
in your birthday suit.
I don't think so.
Oh, jeez,
I really
Jim.
don't think so.
Boudoir
That's
Josh.
a. Oh, no.
I don't even know how to transition from that to sports.
Just go.
Say
You
sports.
just go. It's time for sports.
So, Jim, it's time for sports. Can you fill us in on what's going on in sports right now?
Well, it's Final Four weekend in the world of college basketball. South Carolina plays Gonzaga at 6:09 p.m., so don't turn on the TV at 6:06 and expect to see the game start. It will start at 6:09.
Boy.
Oregon and North Carolina at 8:49 in Phoenix, and there has not been a West Coast champion since I want to say 1997. I'm going off of memory
Wow.
because I
Really?
That's
have a
wrong.
knowledge of that things, but there's not been a West Coast winner. But as you'll see, Gonzaga and Oregon, both West Coast schools. South Carolina, the Gamecocks, and North Carolina, obviously East Coast. So that's Final Four is taking place in Phoenix, which is maybe another small advantage for the West Coasters. So Syracuse, the lacrosse team, is in South Bend, Indiana, to take on the number 1 ranked Notre Dame. Syracuse is 3. They're taking on number 1 ranked Notre Dame at noon on ESPNU. You can watch that game. And then it should be noted, next Wednesday, Syracuse will be in Geneva to take on Hobart at 7 o'clock. You can watch that game on Spectrum Sports. Or
Nice.
I have found one of the most unique, fun sporting events locally is when Syracuse lacrosse team or Cornell, but more so Syracuse, comes to Hobart
Yeah.
on Boswell Field, and they play that game in Geneva. It's really great.
go.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's 7
awesome.
o'clock game.
Put that under the events.
Yeah, that'll be Wednesday. That'll be
Yeah.
next week from today when we're recording this. Cornell is home at Sholkoff Field to take on Dartmouth at 1 p.m. You can listen to that game on WHCU 870 AM. High school spring sports are underway, and the high school basketball season's over. We put up a pretty sweet video of the season recap. You might want to check that out on Finger Lakes One if you haven't seen it yet. It's always a popular end of the season type
Should've
of
played
deal.
that.
Shining moment.
It's too long.
You got to go look at it then, everyone, because it's a great video.
It is. There's some emotion involved. It's all the great moments from the past winter of our coverage.
Yep.
And it's Masters Week for golf, which means it's an annual rite of spring. Opening week of baseball coming up over the next 7 days. Yes. And the golfj.com podcast will be back live Monday at 9 with our Masters preview, and we'll continue right on through the fall in the Tour Championship. So that's the sports for the week, and there's results, news, everything, fingerlakes1.com, sports.
Sports.
Tap
Great.
the app, y'all.
Gotta tap the app.
Great. Well, let's take a look at our top local photos from this past week.
Yes. And remember, pick your favorite.
Okay. I know. It's getting trickier and trickier, I feel.
I love these photos this week.
All right. Oh, boy, it's on. All right. Snow geese seem to be everywhere this week. Janet Aiken captured this shot at sunrise in Seneca Castle on the first day of spring last Wednesday. Wow.
Nice shot, Janet.
Oh, my gosh. That is beautiful. That looks like a painting. Like, I've seen that before. Beautiful.
Very nice. Good job, Janet.
Yes. A waning crescent moon shone bright in the sky early Wednesday morning in the South Bristol Hills in this photo by Nancy Jacobs.
Cool.
That's really cool, too.
Very nice.
This blue jay seemed annoyed to have the cold weather back again in this photo by Rachel Burkholder taken late last week in Ovid.
Blue Jay's always looking annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Bird.
Aww.
We're all annoyed, Bird.
From Mike Sargent late last week over Canandaigua Lake, snow geese were leaving the lake in small groups. This group flew right above Mike's head.
I love that one.
Nice shot.
There's snow geese everywhere.
Dangerous
photo. Bold.
Bold move, Mike Sargent.
Yes. Oh, funny. All right. Driving by this tree near Seneca Castle, Janet Aiken thought she saw something sitting in the hole in the trunk of a tree. Sure enough, it was a gray morph eastern screech owl.
Is it, though? Because I can't see that
I still
owl.
haven't found the owl.
I see him. He's in there.
I see him.
He's well camouflaged, but if it wasn't for the caption, you just think it was a picture of a tree.
Yeah.
He's so well camouflaged.
Yeah. So good eye. Wow. That was pretty tricky to see. All right. From Sunday Eisenhart, an icy cold morning at Indian Pines Park.
Susan Eisenhart.
Oh! Misspell.
Yeah, that's a misspelling in the script. Sorry.
That's okay. An icy cold morning at Indian Pines Park on Cuca Lake by Susan Eisenhart. And that's beautiful.
That is a nice one.
Really
That's an
pretty.
awesome picture.
All right, Janet Aiken again. Her grandson Adam was attracting the chickadees at Mendon Ponds Park this weekend.
He's got birdseed on his hat.
That is so cute.
I mean, I would say that the birdseed is what's attracting them.
That show is
Oh my
entitled The
gosh.
Chickadee Whisperer.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Super cute. While not as colorful as the male bluebird, Rachel Burkholder was happy to get a shot of this female bluebird as she ate berries near Cayuga Lake State Park.
It is odd in the bird world, the females are less colorful and flamboyant than the males, which is
know,
the
what's up with
opposite of
that?
the human world usually.
Yes. Yes, it
That's a
is,
good looking
usually.
bird, though.
It is.
You know?
Beautiful.
I dig
Subtle.
that bird.
Subtle out there.
Those berries, too, have been hanging on for quite some time on those branches, too, right?
Yeah. They can't be the best berries.
No.
From Chris Trine, a pair of mallards resting themselves on the melting ice during the weekend rainy weather in Sodas Point.
Very awesome photo.
That is a great photo. Wow.
Ducks.
That's a beautiful, beautiful. All right, finally, another one from Rachel. This bluebird was sitting alongside the road near Cayuga Lake State Park and remained perfectly posed for several photos.
And that's the male.
That's the male version of the bluebird there.
Beautiful.
That's like the type of photo you would see if you opened up an encyclopedia and it said northeastern male bluebird.
Yep.
That would be
Yeah.
the picture. It's like
Yeah.
a perfect
Yeah.
picture. Except you'll see that one little line of shade across his wing from a blade of grass, I'm assuming. I think that kind of takes away from the picture just a
Oh,
little bit.
I
Oh,
see
boy.
what you mean.
Might cost you the
Wow.
ribbon.
Right?
But pretty sweet photo, though. No doubt about that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Those are.
Yep.
What do you guys think? I
Good
know
pick.
who I'm picking.
So my number one is Susan's shot of Cuca Lake.
Okay.
It is
Shades
a-
of blue.
That is a good one.
Yep.
I was gonna say the first one,
The Snow
Shot it.
Geese by Janet Aiken.
yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like the under shot of the birds.
I'm glad you
Your
said that
bird.
because that makes it official. Because
Oh.
that's one I liked was Mike Sargent's.
The
Good job,
Underbird wins.
Look at how much they
That
are
is cool.
dinosaurs.
That
Look
is
at those
cool.
things.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I first saw that, I just thought it was pretty awesome. The contrast against the blue sky and
That's a good
the
shot.
symmetry of
It
the
is.
way they're
The
flying.
timing is perfect, too.
Yeah.
I
That's a
mean,
good shot.
And as a lot of the photos we show on the show, this photo is taller than we're able to show in our window. So
Right.
if you go to our photo section, you can see the whole thing. It's even better.
Beautiful.
So great photos. It's always tough to pick a winner this week, especially. But when I saw that one, I said that's going to get my vote this week for sure.
Yeah.
Wasn't for that
They're
blade
all
of grass.
great.
Well done, Mike Sargent.
Well, thank you for sharing your photos with us. If you'd like to send your local photos from across the region, click on the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right-hand side of our homepage here at FingerLakes1.com. So we have a few minutes. Josh, you were at the Seneca Falls public hearing.
tonight, I will be there.
Oh.
It is going to be a long evening, no doubt.
Oh.
We will have video.
Probably not till the morning though, because it's going to be such a big file to upload.
Yeah, it'll be up at some point tonight, depending on how long. It starts at 5 o'clock, so if it only lasts a few hours, could be out of there by 7:30, 8 o'clock, and
What are the odds of
maybe
that?
I doubt that.
you know, I can be optimistic. It's a pretty polarizing subject, though. It all churns around the Seneca Meadows landfill and a local law that was passed last year, and this new local law would rescind that previous local law. So I'm sure there will be plenty of discussion happening tonight from all sides.
Good luck.
But yeah,
You'll be there.
we will have complete coverage. We'll have a story, we'll have the video. We'll probably even have some transcripts of the actual speakers because we've been already receiving, as a heads up, because of the past experience a lot of these people have had with this, they've been sending us their remarks yesterday, today. So we're
Wow.
getting a lot of that ahead of time. So maybe we'll be able to kind of start feeding out content this afternoon rather than waiting until actually tonight.
Yeah. You know how I know we're doing a good job covering that particular issue
How do you
here
know?
in Seneca Falls is that I get disgruntled and sometimes hateful communications from both sides.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, if it's not
That
just
means-
one side, both sides
Both
are not
sides.
happy with the way
Well,
we're
you-
covering
Good
it.
job of
Yeah.
covering it fairly and evenly.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
mean, you have
it's
to, though.
universal. There are people who get genuinely upset with the way we cover it, and honestly, the way other news outlets cover it too.
Of
So
course.
we're doing the best we can, and we will continue to cover it objectively, like we have for the last year and a half.
amen to that.
It's very touchy. Very
job, Josh.
touchy. Well, I think that about wraps it up for today.
Good show, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see
Yep.
you in April.
Yeah. See you
All the way in
April.
April.
Yes.
It's the first time I coughed all show.
Oh, we hope you feel better. Keep
I do.
feeling better.
I already do.
Jessamy got sick after last week's show, so
Not because of the show.
no, I hope not.
Probably.
Well, thank you for joining us this week. If you'd like to drop us a line, send an email to contact@fingerlakes1.com. If you enjoy the show, click like, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future videos, and be sure to share on social media. We'd really appreciate it. Have a great weekend here in the Finger Lakes. We'll be back next week for our first show in April.